Hi, Leah here, the Fearless Talkologist. And something came to me today that I wanted to share with all of you. Just recently, I was speaking at an event here in Orlando with some absolutely amazing, fantastic mom and women entrepreneurs. And one of the other speakers that were up there that day, she really rocked my world because she asked some very deep, open-ended questions with regard to our goals and what we were going to do, how we were going to play this year in 2014, where we were going to play big, where we were going to play small, and got us to really kind of partner up with another person in the room and talk about it. And one of the things that she said in particular really made me stop and think. And that was, think about if you achieve this goal, because we had gone through, this was like 4 or 5 number question, I can't remember. What is it that you're going to have to give up to make this happen? And I tell you, that's a question that not a lot of people want to go and ask. And that's what I call, in my program, I call it a BIG, capital BIG question, a big, introspective, gutsy question. The ones that really make you, sit back and go, there's something here that I have to explore a little bit. And I had to explore it. And I thought to myself, there's a couple of things that I want to achieve this year, and what am I really ready, willing to, give up? And am I willing to actually give it up? And it's a beautiful thing, but it kind of has a negative connotation to it. And when I was thinking about, there's a couple of people right now that are talking to me about, writing their book and coming on board with a number of the other people that are coming on board in the new Instant Author program that's coming out. And we were talking about all these things, and I said, rather than think about the negative stuff that you may, like for me, whenever I thought of that question, the initial thought that came through my head was, I'm going to have to give up a lot of my time and my freedom in order to get some of these things done, these projects I want to do, because they're big, massive projects that take a lot of work and a lot of collaboration. But what if we stop thinking of it that way? And this is one of the things I ask people about, when they're getting ready to contemplate even becoming an author and to write in that first book, is what if what you gave up was actually what's already holding you back? What if the fear that, has held you back up until this point that you haven't written your book was the only thing that you gave up? Yeah, you might have to give up a little bit of time and in order to get it done and have a commitment and get it finished. But think about all that you would receive by just giving up that little bit of fear and taking on the ability to create a whole new identity, share your story, and watch it, not only heal you and explode and go virally throughout the world, but also change and heal other people's lives, the lives that you don't even probably contemplate that you may be touching. So on that note today, because I'm off and I'm actually heading to an event very shortly tonight that I'm speaking at, and I just wanted to make you stop and think the same way, because I'm still rolling this over in my own head. Think about what it is that you need to give up to make this happen. What is it that you want to happen in your world for 2014? And thank you, Varian, by the way, for sharing those questions. They were awesome questions. But also try and come at it from a positive perspective, not necessarily from, like I did initially, the negative part about the time, because maybe all you're really giving up is everything that's held you back up until this point. And how great would that be to get rid of that crap, right? On that note, have a great evening. Talk soon. Take care. Be fearless. Be your own bestseller. Take care.